This is a palette that caused the whole scandal with Boxycharm? Really? Huh. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. So if you're new to my channel and you're wondering, who is this strange looking person right staring in front of me? Okay, well, I guess I am kind of strange. Anyways, so my name is Carlos, but my social media name is under the name of TrulyMKE. So if you're now visiting my channel, thank you. I really appreciate that you've actually clicked on the video and said, who is this bizarre person? Let me check them out. Anyways, so in today's video, what I'm going to do, well, first off, have you guys heard about the scandal with Boxycharm? Yes, another scandal. The problem, okay, let me give it, before I get ahead of myself. So, I'm over here moving stuff because I'm trying to tell you guys the tea, right? So, if you saw my other unboxing, I should say, be a little bit more precise, right? My other Boxycharm unboxing for the month of June in the premium edition, then you would have noticed that I received something that some people pointed out to me, which I was not aware, that I received a product that I was not supposed to get. And that product in question is this one, which is the Tarte Tartist Pro Remix palette. So apparently I wasn't supposed to get this. I was supposed to get the Too Faced contour palette. I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to get this, and I didn't know that I was supposed to get the Too Faced contour palette. The reason why I didn't know that is that normally when the new month hits, I try not to go to the their social media accounts like Instagram or log into my account because I really want to know by like an actual surprise of what I'm getting. So when I'm opening up the box and I see like, oh my god, that's what I got. The only time that actually, the most recent time that I received something that I kind of knew it was going to be in the boxes, but I really didn't think I was going to get, which is the Kylie Skin Foaming Facial Wash. That when I was going through my Instagram feeds, that populated. I'm like, dang it, I didn't want to know if that was a possibility so I can get it. So I didn't know I was going to get that, but I did get it. So for this particular palette, no idea. So let me tell you something else. A lot of you guys are telling me like, hey, how did you get that? Like, did you request that? No, I didn't request it. And I'm like, okay, did you do this? Did you do that? Like, everyone was trying to figure out, how did I get this palette? And still had no idea until the scandalous situation came about. And it's not that too scandalous, but apparently that, why is this moving? Apparently, Boxycharm made a boo-boo, yeah, a boo-boo, and they actually put in some people's premium boxes the wrong palette. How does that happen? I don't know. Like, really? Like, you knew everyone was going to get the same palette, even the employees, right? So who was packaging the boxes? So I'm kind of lost there. Like, really? You guys want to tell me you didn't know? Okay. Anyways, so it looks like Joe went onto Instagram.
Drummers, I wanted to jump real quick and let you know that I know that some of you have received their premium box with the wrong palette. We're looking at the list of how many were impacted, and we're going to correct this. It's just something that came to our attention. We're going to fix everything, so be patient. It's not something that was supposed to happen. If you are one of those members that received the wrong palette instead of a contour palette and an eyeshadow palette, do not worry, we will know who you are. You don't have to even contact customer service. We will contact you, if not tonight, then by tomorrow morning with a resolution.
To kind of address the situation and basically saying that they know who received this particular palette and that they were going to contact us. I don't know how they were, by phone call, pigeon bird, knocking on my door. I don't know. Don't knock on my door unless you're the police, because I'm not opening that door to nobody. But that's beside the point. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, well, I still haven't received any emails or any direct messages or, text messages about how they were going to resolve this, because I guess I'm not supposed to have this and I should be getting the other one. So maybe they're going to ship me out the Too Faced contour palette. Who knows? I'm just assuming because I don't know the actual logistics of it all. So who knows? Anyways, so since that is being talked about and it's all over social media and people are in an uproar about how some of us got this particular palette, and I'm not laughing at the ones who didn't receive this palette, because I believe that you actually got, this was actually given out in one of the Luxe boxes in the month of March. So some of you did receive it and some of you guys didn't. So I know some of you guys are not too happy about it. So I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at the fact that I got this and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's pretty cool. I got it, right? And so I was like, oh, I got lucky. And then after a while, I started feeling like, dang it, now I really do want that Too Faced palette. Now I'm kind of jealous that everyone got this Too Faced contour palette. So that's why I'm kind of laughing, because I'm laughing at myself, not at those who received this palette and didn't receive the other ones. Anyways, so I figure, you know what, let's go ahead and do an eye tutorial look using this particular palette, because again, when I open it, this palette is gorgeous. Like, come on now. So I figured, you know what, let's just use it. Okay, I rambled on way too long. I just thought it was very interesting because it was pointed out to me like, hey Carlos, did you see this? This was from another YouTube subscriber. I'm like, no, thank you for sharing. I had no idea. Like, oh my god, they dropped the ball, but I'm okay with that. So anyways, let me go ahead off camera, prime my eyes, put on some eyebrows, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I was able to go ahead and put on my eyebrows and prime my eyelids as well. So let's just go ahead and get started into trying out this particular palette, because now I'm really curious, like, what was the whole uproar about this particular palette being in some people's premium Boxycharm shipments for the month of June? Because I'm like, dang, y'all going in, like, whoa, okay, like, I just got tons of messages about this particular palette, like, hey, how did you get it? Like I said earlier, like, I don't know. So now I'm really intrigued about this particular palette, because I'm like, clearly it must be real nice, because y'all got real mad about it. So hopefully the issue gets resolved. I don't know how, like I mentioned, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess, right? Okay, so the colors right here are really beautiful. So if you saw my other video in the unboxing, I did swatch a few of them, and I absolutely love the colors. So right now I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Graffiti. Hopefully it's picking. Ow, it hurt my finger. It's closed on my side there, my finger. Anyways, I'm going to go into this shade right here, Graffiti. So I'm going to use that one first. Oh my god, let me put this down because this mirror and this palette is huge and it's heavy. So, alright, go with my trusty little compact mirror here. Alright, so I don't know how much pigment there's going to be, so I'm just going to like, just, you know, dab it around. Ooh, okay. So far, it's very light, but it could be, I'm about to say blendable, buildable. Alright, let me go in there another time. Okay. Now, I'm expecting greatness from this palette since everyone seems to have wanted this particular palette. So, let me go ahead and start finessing this a little bit more and see what we achieve. I'm about to go way up here. Anyways, alright, let's see. Let's keep going here. So, let me go ahead and work this out a little bit, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I was able to go ahead and complete both eyes. Again, the shade that I went into was the Graffiti right here. Now, I did have to finesse it a little bit, meaning I actually had to build it up. So I'm not sure if it's because this is more of a metallic powder. I could tell right away that there wasn't, I mean, there was pigment, but it wasn't like a strong, bold pigment. And again, it could just be for the fact that it is a more of a metallic side. And from my understanding from what you guys have been teaching me is that the metallics seem to be a little bit more applicable better with either your finger or maybe like a spray of the, like, oh my god, I can't think right now. Like, what should we call it? A setting spray. Setting spray. What the heck am I saying now, Carlos? Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. So the next shade I'm going to go into the color shade over here, Artist. Now, if you see my other video from my unboxing, I fell in love with that color. So I'm going to go into that one, and I don't know which brush I'm going to use. I'm just looking down. So, let me go with a smaller one, just so I have a little bit more precision. I'm hoping the smaller one will allow me to have the precision. Let me say it that way. So, because when I used it, or when I swatched it, it was such a beautiful color. So let me go ahead and put this mirror. You know what? Let me just go ahead and hold this mirror. I'm scared. If I hold this mirror, I might drop it. That's the reason why I usually use a smaller one. But anyway, so I'm going to do is put it right in the corner And we're going to just blend that out just very lightly, just kind of like smudge it out. And let's see what kind of look we get, because to be completely honest, there's no rhyme or reason what I'm doing right now. I'm just so intrigued with the little bit that's been going on about this palette, and then people kind of like saying, you got one and I didn't, and Boxycharm trying to clean up their mess. Now I'm like intrigued, like, let me see. I'm gonna go on this just a little bit more, because I want this to be a little bit more darker in the corner. So far it's good. This blue right here is like, you got a good pigment for the metallic, because this is also a metallic shade. But this blue is like, ooh. All right, let me go ahead and work this out a little bit more, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I was able to go ahead and complete both eyes with the blue, and I also went ahead and prime my eyes, so I want to give a little bit of a cut crease. So I did that off camera. So the next shade I'm going to go into Outside the Lines, which, ow, this is heavy. This palette is pretty heavy actually. So I'm going to go Outside the Lines, which is that nice gold color, and I'm just going to apply that right on top. I should get a little bit more because too much fell out. And put that on these colors right here. Not the colors, but on the prime. Carlos. Okay, where's the color? Let's try this again. Maybe I'm not picking up enough because... Okay, there we go. I clearly didn't go into the pan well enough because nothing was sticking. Let me not dust... I was saying, let me not dust it off, but I end up, I swear, my words get messed up. Let's go ahead and continue. Where is I'm like trying to look, and I got both of my cats in here. What are they trying to do? I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. Just go with the flow, Carlos. Okay. I'm not sure about this one right here, this color, because I'm not getting any payoff. Like, in terms of what I'm trying to achieve. Okay, let me keep finessing this a little bit off camera, and yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and off camera for just a moment because I wanted to go ahead and just work with the eyeshadows as best as I could, because it actually was taking me some time. Yes, taking me some time. Can you guys see this? Like, to work this palette, like, the colors are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but because it is a metallic eyeshadow palette, there was a lot of finessing, surprisingly, to actually get this particular look. I gave up with the brush. I ended up having to use my finger, which is completely unfortunate. Now I'll tell you why, because depending which finger you use, like the tip of the finger is still going to be too thick, right? So when you're applying that particular shadow, then you're kind of going out of your area in the sense of, like, if you're trying to do a cut crease, like, it's going out of there. So then what I end up having to do is blending out those three colors. Hopefully you see it. Like, I literally, it isn't the way I want it to look like, but the colors are there, and that's, I guess I'm 50-50 content with that. If you notice on the top, I end up using that same Outside the Lines, that gold color. I put that below my eyebrow. I did go in there with one more shade. The shade that I went to was Inspiration, which is right here, and I actually put that on top of the blue on the corners. The reason for that is just to soften up that blue, because I started to look at myself and I'm like, this is becoming a little bit dark, and that wasn't my intention. My intention was to be a little bit more soft. And then what I end up doing is I went into my eyebrows a little bit more, just to kind of give them a little bit more boldness, and then I use a very faint underlying pencil from NYX makeup, and this is in the shade, I believe, just white, right? Yeah, white eyeliner. So I end up using that. So I haven't done any mascara yet. So the next product I'm going to use this Grande Mascara. This did come in one of my Boxycharm shipments. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. So far, I mean, as I mentioned, the palette is something where you do have to finesse it a little bit. Not to say the palette's bad, but yeah. Do you see what I just did? I hit right onto the eyeshadow. Never a dull moment. Let me go in there and try to fix that, because clearly, let me tap. There we go. Perfect. It's all fixed. I got it. Oh, Jesus, Carl. So let me go ahead and apply this on. Hopefully you guys can take a look. I've only used this a couple of times, meaning this particular mascara, and I don't know why I haven't continued using it. I'm wondering if it's because I don't like it. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you stop using a particular product and you don't go to it that much, and you kind of question like, okay, why do I stop? Why? I obviously can't do two things at once. Yeah, there's an issue. So far, it's applying quite well. I just don't remember why I stopped using it. So let me go ahead and finish putting this on, and then I will come right back. Okay, so I was able to go ahead and complete the look. Again, I use the, I don't know what I use, the Grande Mascara, this particular one right here. I do like the look. So yeah, so the next shade, I'm not going to another shade. I'm going to give you a lip color this time. So I'm going to go into, and I'm not sure if you saw the unboxing for the Revlon collaboration with the new Wonder Woman movie that was coming out. Matter of fact, did that come out? Because that was supposed to come out June 12th, or did they push it back? I don't know, square moment. Anyways, so I'm going to go into this shade right here. What shade is this called? Oh, Fight For It. So this is basically kind of like a lip gloss. It's not a lipstick, but it is a lip gloss. So I'm going to use this. At least I think it's a lip gloss. I don't know anymore. So let's go ahead and apply that, because I did do a swatching of it, but I actually never used it. So let's see how this looks with this look. Yeah, I didn't do any rhyme or reason to this look. It could be a hot mess after I completed it. All right, let's see. Ooh, it's creamy. You see that? It goes on really creamy. It doesn't look, I don't see any streaks. So that's good. Okay, so you may hear fireworks or firecrackers in the background because our neighbors decide to do fireworks right now. Like, come on now. Oh, this color. Okay, I haven't even finished. I'm too busy talking. Ugh, it's gorgeous. Alright, let me go ahead and finish applying this because this is beautiful. Okay, so I was able to go ahead and complete applying this particular product. I actually only needed to go into this particular product just one time because there's pigment in this. So again, this is the collaboration with the Wonder Woman movie 84 in Revlon. This is a liquid glitter lipstick, I think. I don't know. But again, it is called Fight For It. That is the shade. Now, I don't know if it's going to dry down to like, you know, kind of like a matte. I'm assuming it's going to stay the way it is. The only thing I can tell right now that there's a problem is that as I am talking, hopefully it's picking up. If not, I would do a close-up. But look at that. You see this? Like, it is like getting those little balls from like the liquid lipstick. I mean, it's gorgeous. Like, if you can see this up close, like more and more. I tell you, hot mess. The more I do that, you can see the actual glitter that's in the product, which goes great actually with the palette itself, because since there's like a metallic glitter substance or whatever appearance. Yeah, but it ain't cute when you talking to somebody and all of a sudden you see all these little ball particles on your lips. They're like, ew, what you been doing? You know what I mean? Like, that isn't cute. I mean, the color's gorgeous, don't get me wrong. I guess you could just easily maybe apply a clear lip gloss on top of it. Maybe that may help a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's great color. Anyways, I'm just going on the rant right here. So obviously the conversation or the video is basically about this particular palette right here. Now, Look, let me just be completely honest here. The palette is gorgeous. It really is. Like, the colors in here are just beautiful. However, since there's technically only 4 matte shades in this particular palette, which I have not tried, so I cannot speak on how well they perform. But in terms of the eyeshadow colors that I did use, and since they are a metallic glitter type of substance type of, you know, formula, I don't know why I said substance formula, there's a lot of maneuvering, like a lot of like finessing that you have to do with the palette. The palette, again, is great if you have the time to actually create a look, because if you are looking to get, like, you know, get your makeup done within 15 minutes, this is not your cup of tea, boo-boo. Absolutely. If you have maybe 30 minutes to an hour to create like a really on point look, then yes, this will be your palette, but not an everyday palette. Absolutely not, just because of the formula of the shades themselves. So it's not a practical palette, but it's doable. So yeah, for you guys that didn't receive this, look at it as a somewhat blessing, because I'm sure you'll get more use out of the Too Faced Contour palette. I honestly do believe you would actually get more use out of that than you would with this one, because granted it's beautiful, but it's just unrealistic in the sense of how frequently you're going to go to this, because I really don't think this is going to be an everyday palette. It really wouldn't be. But anyway, that's just my opinion. That's just my observation, my own personal experience. Where's this thing going? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, what I'm going to definitely do, I will leave a description in the information in the description field of all the products that I've used. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you guys, for those who did receive this palette or who do own this palette, what do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you also agree that it does take a little bit of finessing to get an actual look? And if so, do you think it's worth the time? But who knows? Maybe I'm just you know, really nitpicky in everything that I do. And that could be the case, you know what I mean? Because yeah. Anyways, let's not make this video much longer than it needs to be. But until then, you guys, make sure you brush your teeth, wash your culo, and subscribe. Until then, take care and thanks for coming. Bye now.